For centuries, the name Viking has been synonymous with terror and triumph, but the truth buried in the cold northern soil is far more complex. They were masters of the sea, driven by a hunger for land and a code of honor that modern minds struggle to fully comprehend. Beyond the battles and the gold, there existed a world of shadows, where ancient rituals and dark secrets dictated the fate of every soul. To understand the Vikings, one must look past the legend and into the flickering firelight of their most private, sacred traditions. Under the silver glow of the moon, the Northmen communed with gods who demanded much and offered no easy mercy in return. Runes were etched into stone, not just as language, but as powerful conduits for the divine and the supernatural forces of the wild. Their beliefs were a tapestry of fate and blood, where every sacrifice was a bridge between the physical world and the halls of Valhalla. But the spiritual world was only half of their story. The other half was written in the grit and chaos of the conquest. Raiding was not a mindless act of violence, it was a calculated display of tactical prowess and psychological warfare. Villages that once stood peaceful were suddenly engulfed in the whirlwind of northern steel, their defenses crumbling before the sheer momentum. In the aftermath of the storm, the Vikings did not always leave. They stayed, imposing complex social structures upon the broken lands. The dark secret of their expansion was the coexistence of brutality and order duality that allowed their influence to span continents. Yet, for all their power, the Vikings remained a people of the ice, forever tied to the harsh and beautiful landscapes of the north. In these frozen wastes, the echoes of their footsteps still linger, frozen in the silence of the fjords and the whispers of the wind. The era of the Viking may have ended, but their legacy remains a haunting reminder of a time when the world was wide and dangerous. They were more than just raiders. They were the architects of a dark and fascinating chapter of human history that still calls to us today.